We dance. Hey, it's lit. Welcome back to my channel. Hey YouTube. I just wanted to bring you guys a hair review from Queen Weave Beauty. And I will be having two types of hair. This hair is the body wave, and I have a silk base closure. This is on a wig cap. And my silk base closure is a 16 inch, I have 18 inch, a 20 inch, and a 22 inch. Now, I will be going through the pros and cons of each of both types of hair. But overall, I really love this hair, and I'm a type of person where, like, once I really find some good affordable hair, I really don't want to, like, go back and forth. Like, I just want to stick with that one vendor. And I will say that at first I was kind of skeptical about getting hair from AliExpress, just because, I see on YouTube all the horror stories, and I was just like, oh my god, like, what if I get the hair, it's bad quality, what if I don't get the hair, like, but my biggest fear was, hey, like, what if the hair is not good hair, like, I just spent money on it and it's not good hair. Okay, let's talk about the pros and cons. Well, overall, the pro of Queen Weave Beauty is that it's affordable, it's cheap. Okay, my hair altogether, like I said, I got an 18, 20, and a 22 inch, and this silk base closure was a 16. Now, it was $300, but the reason why it was $300 was just because this is a silk base closure. And like I said, it is sewn onto a wig, so it really doesn't shed. Like, my hair barely sheds. I can literally run my fingers right through it. And I do that all the time. And like I said, this is body wave. Okay, when I first got the hair, it was really pretty. Like, I'll make sure that I insert a picture in here if I can find one, which I probably can find one. But it was way more like, wavier than this. It's kind of like what you think of as your typical body wave hair. Okay, let me get to the con of this hair. Okay, the con of it is that it's steam-based hair, so when you straighten it, like, you kind of lose your curl pattern, and that's something that I don't like. But I mean, I really don't trip over it. Like I said, I do have a deep wave wig, so if I just want my hair to be really, really curly, I can just put on that wig, okay? And also, like, if I just want if I want my hair to be, more wavier than this, I'll just wand curl it. But I have wand curl this hair a lot, so this is what it looks like. I have not wand curled this hair in like some weeks though, but I have, I had it for a while. And in my opinion, I think that, having making a video on, having the hair for, 3 months or whatever is way better than the initial review, because when you first get the hair, who says that it's going to stay like that forever? Who says that it's going to look like that forever? Who says it's going to feel like that forever? But this hair literally does. Like, I legit love this hair. And it's crazy, I can just run my fingers right through it. But like I said, the only con is that it's steam based. Okay, now let me get back to the price. Like I said, for 18, 20, and 22 inch and silk base closure at 16 inches, it was $300. Without the silk base closures, for my girls who do leave out, the hair was only $200. And like I said, it's really good quality hair. So, I mean, for it's only be $200 for 3 bundles, I think that's a really good deal. The only reason why the silk base closure was $100, which bumped up the price, is because the longest length that they have is a 16 inch, and I just want to get the longest length so it can kind of blend better, with the other lengths. So, yeah, and plus silk base closure is always more expensive than a lace closure. I do prefer a silk base closure just because it's more natural looking, and that's just what I'm used to now. But yes, I most definitely recommend this hair. I love this hair. Like, and it's just so flowy. Like, I've had it probably for like 3 or 4 months now, and I still love it. Like, I love it. And this, like I said, it is sewn onto a wig. The wigs are really like, well, usually I'll have a middle part, but I just shifted the part or whatever and turned it into a side part. So yeah, that's the pro about getting wigs. You can do whatever kind of part you want. I mean, you can shift the wig to the side, shift to the left side, shift to the middle. It really does not matter. Like, I legit love wigs, and that's what's in right now. And to be honest, I don't think I will ever go back to getting a sew-in, just because I love wigs that much. Because under here, I have the Meek Mill cornrows, okay? And whatever. It doesn't matter. My boyfriend doesn't care. But, you're able just to take the wig off. You're able to, just grease your scalp. And I forgot, but also another pro about this hair, ordering from Queen Weave Beauties, that it comes in so fast. My weave has always came in 3 days. So, like, you need emergency weave, like, you need your weave this week, then get it from there, because it legit comes in 3 freaking days. And I think that's great. Like, and also, when you do get the packaging for your weave, it gives you the products to use on it, how to wash it, wash it in cold or warm water. I do wash mine in cold water, just because this is steam processed hair. So, the way they get their curls and their waves is by, dipping it in really, 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 really hot water. So, yes. And then also, when you get the package, it's a little card. I don't have one right now, but it's a little card or whatever. And on there, pretty much, it'll like give you $5 as a coupon if you were to review the hair. Like, I guess, like, leave a comment under their page or whatever. Also, what else? I think that's really the only way that you can get $5 back. But I also think you can get a free weave cap if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, most definitely look at that. But that's for, like, if you actually want to sew it onto a cap. But who doesn't like the hair coming 3 days? Like, that's the worst. Looking at a hair company online, oh, it takes a week to ship. Like, I understand, but I need my weave now. And for this hair to be coming all the way from China and to only take 3 days to ship, I feel like that is great. So, yeah. And I'm just going to show you guys the hair one more time. I get compliments on this hair all the time. That's why I decided to do a review about it. I always tell my friends about it. It's just really good hair. I literally love this hair. But the next hair that I'm going to show you is Deep Wave. Okay. Anyways, hey y'all. Y'all see I changed my wig? Boop. Just like that. Okay. But anyways, y'all, this is the Deep Wave hair. It is the same length as the Body Wave hair. So once again, it's a silk base closure. And this is a 16 inch, 18 inch, a 20 inch, and a 22 inch. And the silk base closure, like I said, is a 16 inch. I love this freaking hair. I did get this hair sewn. Well, I had it sewn in before, and I took it out and put it on a cap. Okay, let me talk about having it sewn in on a cap. Since it is deep wave hair, it does get tangled. Of course. I mean, it's not that bad to me. Like, for some reason, their closures, like, I literally can just, like, as you can see, up here's the closure, and I can just run my hand right through it. For some reason, well, I guess the longer lengths are going to get tangled since they are very long. But the closure is the shortest, so I really can just run my fingers right through it. But anyways, when I did have it sewn in or whatever, my closure, I just decided to hurry up and take it out and get a different closure, because this is a good closure, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that curly hair is something that's kind of meant to be sewn in. That's just what I think. That's just my preference. Just because when you go to sleep at night, it does get tangled. You know, the closure will get tangled. Up here will get tangled. You wake up in the morning, you constantly put water on it. You have to sit there and brush it out. And while you're brushing it out and it's wet at the top, you're ripping the hair out, you know, you're not going to notice it, like, of course, the first few days, you know, it's a lot of hair on this closure, but as, like, literally, like, within a week or, like, a week and a half, you're like, dang, like, you know, my part is, like, all big right here is all little, like, it just looks a mess. It'll just be very blotchy, and pretty much your closure is going to be bald. So that is why I prefer to get curly hair and put it on a wig. We'll make it into a wig and put it on a cap. That's just what I think. Some people might think different. I know some people that get closures and their closures do not shed or anything like that. And I don't think it's because of the hair company that they have. I really don't know what they do. I don't know. But personally, when I did have it sewn in, it did shed from just being matted. And since this is not sewed in, it is on a wig cap. It does not shed at all. Like, the closure does not shed. I don't get no balding. I've literally had this perfect part for months. So I've had this hair for longer than I had the BioWave hair. I probably had this hair for about like 4 months, 5 months. Yeah, and I literally love it. Like, okay. When I first did get this hair, I didn't know that it was going to be this curly. I mean, on the pictures, for some reason, it didn't look as curly. In some pictures, it did. I just depending on the person or whatever. But, like I said, when I first got this hair, I did not know that it was going to be this curly. I do love it. Like, I do love how curly it is. I am not complaining. And the crazy thing is, look how curly this hair is. Like, that's very curly. So imagine how their curly is, actual curly hair. Imagine how their kinky curly hair is. It's very tight. It's very curly. I can tell from the pictures. So it's kind of a different pattern than this. So yeah, like I said, I do love this hair. And once again, just like the BioWave hair, comes in 3 days. It was $300, regardless of what kind of hair it is. So yeah, I really do love this hair. I was watching a YouTube. I do not recommend straightening this hair. Let me just start off by that. I never straightened it before, but I have watched a YouTube video of a girl say that she straightened her hair and it didn't come out, you know, right. I guess it didn't come out cute looking or whatever, which is, I can completely understand. I wouldn't straighten this hair just because, I mean, you get it to kind of wear it curly. Well, personally, I do. I get my hair to wear it curly. If I want to get some straight hair, I can get some straight hair. That's why I ended up getting that hair, because I was like, dang, I'm kind of tired of, you know, deep wave every single day. So I just decided to get that BioWave hair right there. So yeah, I would not recommend straightening it. But one good thing about it is when she did straighten it, even though it's steam based, it did go back to curly. So yeah, I thought that was good. I think she said it wasn't as tight as it is now, but it was still really curly, you know? Okay. When I first got this hair, I didn't put nothing on it at all. Like, I really did not put anything on there. Like, I just wore it dry. I don't know why I did that. It's kind of my first time having curly hair, curly Brazilian hair. Like, back in the day, like years ago, I used to go to the beauty supply store, get that Remy hair, that Remy curly hair. And yeah, I'm trying to pull up their Instagram for you guys so I can show y'all at the end of the review. So I didn't put anything on it at all until one day I went to the hair store and I was like, oh snap, like maybe I should put something on this hair, duh, because it's kind of like, you know, starting to get dry looking, and I didn't like that. Well, I used to put water on it and just leave, but you know, that will only last for so long. You know, if you're out all day, the hair starts to, of course, like dry out. So, let me show you guys what I use. This is what I use on it. Y'all, I'm out. Like, I've had this hair for a very long time and using this every single day. When I did not have that BioWave wig, of course I'm going to be out. Like, look at this. Like, I need to buy some more. Okay. So I use this, the Cantu Shea Butter leave-in conditioning cream. And they have it in like a bottle too. But yeah, I decided to get this. But this really works wonders. Just wet the hair and put this on here. But before I do wet the hair, I do use this brush. Some people call it the white girl brush. Well, I forgot what this brush is called, but I know some people call it the white girl brush. But yes, I got this brush from TJ Maxx. I think it was on like $6. I don't know if you guys can find this somewhere cheaper. Or some of y'all probably already have this brush. Everybody has a brush like this. But yes, I use this brush. So first I'll comb it out like such. Comb it out, brush it out. And then I'll put this on there. And yeah, well, I messed up the whole process. First, I will brush it, then I will put water on it, and then I will use this. Okay, I know a lot of girls be worried about their edges or whatever, but since I do wear my hair as a middle part, I never shifted this wig, really, When I did have my sew-in, I used to, part the closure and wear it as a side part, but now I just don't do that. It's whatever, I really don't care. But I know some girls obviously worry about their edges, but like I said, I really don't have to put anything on my edges when I'm wearing this wig. I do with that one, my Biowave wig, if I'm shifting it to the side. So, yeah. So, if you guys want to know what kind of edge control I do use this. My friend Aaliyah put me on. It's the Cream of Nature Argan Oil. Perfect edges. And literally, I don't know if it has water in it or not, but I am transitioning, so it's so hard for me to find edge control that does not make my edges poof up or come up. I used to get edge control, even Gorilla Snot. Gorilla Snot did not work for me. My edges used to poof right up. But I don't know if it has water in it or not. It doesn't say. I threw away the little packaging. But this works wonders, y'all. It really does work. Oh, over here dropping stuff. Okay, next. This is a big tip. To make your wigs look natural, I don't care if it's a synthetic wig. I don't care if it's Brazilian hair. I don't care what it is. But to make your wigs look natural, any wig can look natural. You just need to know what to do with it. So what I use is Conair Wand Curler. And I got it from Walmart for probably $20. How cheap is that? I'll try to put one in the description box to show you guys where I got it from and how much it was. But I'll take this, turn it up to 400. Yes, it goes up to 400. That's a big pro. And I will just put it on top, go like this, do like that, get the back. Because when I first got the closure, of course, it was very curly up here, but I didn't like it because it was kind of like that. And I did not like that at all. So I was just I'm going to get this and I'm going to flatten it. But that's the biggest pro to making your closure look natural. Making your wig look natural. Make it look it's grown out of your scalp, okay? So, yes, that's a big tip, girls. I see it all the time. I'm just only if you had this wand curler, your hair would stay flat. And it would look very, very natural. So, yes, I feel like you guys should try that. But I feel like this video is going to be very long. So, yeah. This hair really doesn't tangle much. Forgot to put that down. That's it. Only con I have with the 2 wigs is that it's steam processed, and that's all, but it really doesn't matter. It isn't that big of a con anyway, but I really do love this hair. So, yes. But I'm going to end this video right here. Guys, please thumbs this video up, subscribe to my channel, promote it, do whatever you can. I'm really trying to be on this YouTube stuff. I'm really trying to upload videos consistently. This is something that I always wanted to do. So please subscribe to my channel. Please comment. Please thumbs up. Let your friend know. Let your friends, let your grandma know. Let your grandpa know. Let everybody know to come subscribe to my channel. Okay? And on that note, me and my wigs, we're going to be outie, okay? We are going to be outie. Bye, y'all.